Where is this hair on me? It's like on me. I just don't know where. Ah! Hey, what's up you guys? It's your girl Carmen. I'm back with another video about makeup. So last week it was murder, this week it's makeup. I'm a Renaissance woman. I have a lot of interests. This week I wanted to talk to you guys specifically about drugstore favorites. Last couple weeks ago I talked to you guys about Sephora favorites, and I know I'm a rich bitch. I like expensive stuff, but I also love a bargain. So I do have a lot of drugstore favorites, some stuff that I actually like better than the high-end version. So I wanted to chat with you guys about some of this stuff because it's way more affordable, way more accessible, and has some really good products. The drugstore has really stepped up its game. Before we jump into it, I just wanted to remind you guys, if you like what you see, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot, lets me know if you guys are enjoying the content. And also don't forget, subscribe down below, hitting that notification bell so you know every single time I upload, which is every single week. So with that, let's get right into the video. So just so you know, I am wearing pretty much every single one of these products on my face today. Everything I'm wearing today is drugstore. I forgot to set my face. Oh my god, I forgot to set my face, beach. Okay, be right back. I gotta set my face. Alright, if I look wet, it's because I'm wet. It's because I used something I'm going to talk about later. So the first product I want to talk about is this guy right here, which is the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. I use it as a primer in the fact that I like to be glowy and dewy, and so I put it underneath my foundation. I do not use this to extend my makeup. Definitely doesn't do that, but you know I love to be glowy. Basically, it transforms any kind of foundation into this beautiful glowy look, which I love. You can also use it on top of your makeup for a cream highlighter. There's a lot, you can mix it into your foundation to kind of give it an all over radiance. Whatever you want to do, this is so versatile. I have it in 902 Light Glow. I think it comes in 3 shades. So you should be set up there, and it's pretty sheer, so you don't need to like shade match. You can just kind of buy what you think is closest. And I love this. I can't live without it. Next, I want to get into foundation, and I thought about a lot of different foundations at the drugstore. They actually have a good selection. L'Oreal and Maybelline both make really, really good foundations, but I want to give a special shout out to my CYO Long Lasting Lifeproof Foundation. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, CYO Long Lasting Lifeproof Foundation. This stuff is amazing. It's super high coverage. It's so cheap. I think you can only get CYO at Walgreens, and it just gives your, I'm wearing it on my skin today, it gives you a luminous kind of satin finish, so it's not super dewy and it's not super matte. It's kind of perfect. A little bit goes a long way. It's extremely pigmented. The only thing I'll say is the shade range is kind of This is maybe a little too pink for me. Like, I wish it was more neutral. But other than that, like, I really, really like this. This stands up to, I think, high-end foundations, and I wear this all the time. So highly recommend this foundation right here. Moving on to application of foundation. Listen, I know a lot of people buy beauty blenders, but I don't F with that. I'm not spending $20 on a sponge. That's just wrong. I just use the real techniques, and I'm dirty. It's like, ignore the staining because I'm not a beauty guru. I don't keep my shit clean, so sorry. But this is a Real Techniques sponge. I think it's like a perfecting sponge. It's just as good, and once you wet it, it becomes like super, super soft, and it's great for applying makeup. Honestly, like, I can't tell the difference between this and a beauty blender, and honestly, maybe I like this more because I think it's like $5 versus 20, and yes, I'm cheap. Give me this all day long. Next, I wanted to talk about bronzer, and this is one of the things that I'm actually way more into than I am any high-end product. Honestly, I'll reach for this. I kind of hate the packaging because it's bulky, but I like the product way more than any high-end bronzer I've ever found. What I'm talking about is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's a cult product, so like everybody, every beauty guru talks about this, and it's such a pretty shade. You can use it for bronzer or for contour because it's like neutral enough for you to do that. I hate the packaging. I hate it because there's no mirror, which I hate. And then the bottom is just like, oh, I guess there is a mirror. Oh my God, there's a mirror. I had no idea. Okay, I take that back. I still hate the packaging though, because there's this big area here that has this like, I threw it away, but it's this like weird rubber sponge that I can't imagine anybody using it. And then ends up being kind of bulky to travel with. I don't like that. But other than that, this is like the best bronzer ever. It's buttery smooth. It'll blend in like a dream. I love it. Highly recommend. So this next product you can't technically get at a drugstore, but it's drugstore price. You have to buy it online on their website or at Ulta, which Ulta does have drugstores, so I guess technically you could say that. The J.CAT, J.CAT's the brand, Aquasurance powder foundation, and I don't really use it for foundation, although I have, but I just don't love putting powder foundation all over my skin. But this is great for kind of setting your eye bag area. It's great for providing more coverage when your foundation's a little sheer and you need a little extra coverage, or you just want to set your makeup so that you can put powder products on top. This is amazing. It was sold out for a hot minute, so you kind of have to browse to see when it's available. I recommend ordering from Ulta. I ordered from J.CAT originally and it was like, took 700 years. So I would order from Ulta. I'm in the shade AFC 102 Natural. Just know that this oxidizes like 1 or 2 shades, so I would go lighter than you think you are, because yeah, you're gonna oxidize and you're not gonna like that, especially if you're using it under your eyes. So this is amazing. Highly recommend. It's so finely milled. Try it out. Let's talk about blush. I love blush. Actually, I've recently become into blush again. And what I like is, oh, my products are so dirty, it's like embarrassing. I use the Burt's Bees blush with bamboo. I don't think there's any actual name, in 1215 Toasted Cinnamon. I love this blush. It is so pretty and it goes onto the skin and it looks almost like a bronzer, but it's obviously not a bronzer. It's just got this like peachy bronze look, and you just put it on the apples of your cheeks. Obviously I'm wearing it today. And again, you can't overdo it with this. You can kind of go in with a more heavy hand and you're okay. I personally use it with a duo fiber brush and it goes on really, really nice. So highly recommend. Burt's Bees is a little bit more expensive than other products in the drugstore, but it's still like nothing. The next product I want to talk to you guys about is one of my favorite products, and that is highlight. I love highlight. I need it. And this one I love. It is the Milani Strobelight in Day Glow #2. I think Lexi put me onto this, my friend Lexi, and it's beautiful. Look at that. Let me see if I can swatch it for you guys, because it's so pretty. Honestly, ignore like the other swatches on my hand. But if you can't see how that kind of reflects off the light, that is so beautiful. It just gives off the nicest little glow. It's not glittery, it's really finely milled, and it's so affordable. Like, I would compare this to like Becca. Like, I love this highlight. I use this more than I use high-end highlights. And yeah, absolutely highly recommend. Milani is a great brand actually, so give it a try. To go along with the highlight, let me talk about a brush that you can get at the drugstore. And I love Real Techniques. This is a Real Techniques brush. I personally use it with a highlight, although I think this is technically, it's a setting brush, so I think people probably use it like underneath their eyes. I just use it to sweep on highlight here, on the tip of my nose, Cupid's bow, and it's great. Like, I really like it. You can even give it a spritz and use it wet. It's great. None of the hairs fall out. Real Techniques is like a winner in terms of makeup sponges and makeup brushes, so check this out if you want an alternative to like an expensive MAC brush or something. Okay, just have a couple more products here. I wanted to talk to you guys about another Milani product. It's the Milani Soft and Sultry palette. My God, these look high-end first of all. Doesn't this look like a high-end palette? I think it does. It's freaking beautiful. It's just a nice neutral palette. It's got mattes, it's got shimmer, it's got darkening shades, it's got transition shades. I don't know what more you could ask for, to be honest. All the shades work really well. It's a little bit more cool toned, although you have some warmer tone shades here, and then obviously these bronzy shades, but it's just really, really beautiful. Honestly, I love this palette, and I use it every day. It's great for travel because it has basically everything you need. As you can see, they're so pretty. Look at the reflectiveness of that. And those are just 3 of the bronzy shades, and I love this palette. This is amazing. Highly recommend, check it out. It's one of the more high quality items at the drugstore, so definitely recommend for an everyday go-to palette. Next thing I want to talk about is eyeliner, and I like this way better than I like any high-end eyeliner, or liquid liner at least. This doesn't dry out as quickly. It's super black and it's super matte, which is basically what I need for an eyeliner. And it's the Physicians Formula Eye Booster, and it's actually really amazing. It gives you a super sharp, precise line. You have to get it in ultra black. Don't get it in black because it ends up being kind of, you know, like whatever. But like, check out, look how black that is. That's just super black. That's just like 2 swipes. Just kind of amazing, super cheap. Like, this is the eyeliner. This is it. I don't use anything else. All right, mascara. So I do like a couple mascaras in terms of like my upper lashes. Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. The L'Oreal Carbon Black is really good too. I'm specifically talking to you guys about a lower lash mascara because it always smears if I use other lower lash mascaras, and also it just doesn't do, like, I don't like the wand, like a regular big wand to get in my lower lashes. So I like to use the Wet n Wild Mega Length. It's amazing. It's like $2, and the wand is just hella tiny. Like, it's just a baby little wand, and so you can really get up in there in your lower lashes. Compliments to the chef. I love this. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys is lips. I'm really, really into like shiny, easy to wear lips lately, especially like that are comfortable. Like, I'm just kind of over liquid lips at the moment. So I've been wearing 2 different drugstore products. The first one is the L'Oreal Color Riche Shine lipstick in Glossy Fawn. It's a really pretty color. As you can see, it's just like a nice everyday neutral, like your lips but better kind of situation. So it's super pretty, glossy. You don't even need a mirror to put it on. You just kind of boop boop and you're done. And it's just super glossy. I love the gloss. So definitely give this a go. Another one, and it's the one I'm wearing today on my lips, and it's this right here, and it's the Maybelline something Shine, the Maybelline Shine in Pink Fetish. I just like it because it's like a sheer kind of color that goes on your lips, and it looks like you kind of ate a popsicle or something, and it's got that effect, but it still has a lot of pigment, but it's got shine, it's comfortable. Oh my god, how many times will I say shine? I really, really like these 2. Super affordable, so definitely give this a go as well. Finally, last product, yeah. But the last product is critical to like my makeup success, because sometimes, like I told you, I can have super dry skin and you just have to either deal with it, moisturize, or use a very dewy setting spray, and that's basically what I do. This is from Catrice. It is the Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. I can't say enough good things about this. Again, this is always sold out, but you can enter your email on Ulta and it'll tell you when it's back in stock. This is maybe like, it is like a couple bucks at most. It's kind of small, which is good for travel, but it just makes your powdery or dry ass skin look super supple, fresh. It can fix basically any bad foundation, in my opinion. I love this. Like, I don't use it in the summer as much because I can get oily, but in the winter, I wear this thing out. Definitely check this out. It's like critical. Like, if you get anything, get this. Highly recommend. And yeah, guys, there you have it. Those are my favorite drugstore products. I use them to death. Honestly, I use these products. So I can definitely recommend them to you guys. I hope this has given you a more affordable alternative to the Sephora favorites I talked about. There are no $129 palettes in this mix. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys have any drugstore products that you've tried that you like. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. And don't forget to subscribe down below, hit that notification bell. And yeah, guys, I guess that's it for this week. I will see you guys next week. Check you guys later. Bye.